All right, take three. Yes, I have tried to do this video 3 times, and 3 times I have been either interrupted or said something completely stupid, which is not about out of character for me, but it does put a damper on the video. So let's hopefully say third time is the charm. My name is Gif, aka Scruffy. Uh, I am here to do an update for the Double Down Game Challenge. I know you, pretty much anyone who sees these videos probably goes, why is he buying those lame games? But this is what I could find. This is what I enjoy collecting. And I apologize if that's not your style. Now, I will have a bit of a gamer confession. It may come as a bit of a shock to people who, know me, and if not, it'd be a very big surprise, and I may lose my video game or guide card. But I am going to let these out, especially on my last two video games. So, but we are here to do the haul for this weekend. So let's get started. We are going to start with two manuals. The first one being Shovel Knight, the guidebook. I ended up picking this up at a thrift store for like $1.50. Not a bad price at all. I've never played Shovel Knight. I know very little about Shovel Knight, but this has some of the story, and it has some of the strategy and tips and tricks to the game, which I find very interesting. Another one I picked up today, and I wouldn't have gotten, but it was pretty cheap, and it is Call of Duty Black Ops, the Brady Games Signature Series Guide. I love picking these Brady games up pretty much for any game. If you've watched these episodes before, I am not a huge fan of the Call of Duty series, although I have been buying them of late just to kind of have as fillers for this collection. So pretty happy to add another strategy guide. I actually just put my strategy guides right there, and then I have another shelf down there. And as you can see over here, all my games are in one place. If you follow me on Instagram, I will be posting updated picture of this corner here really soon. Very happy. Had to get two more shelves, the black one and the brown one, which are right there, to house the Xbox 360, the Xbox, and the Wii. So, and we do have quite a bit to go through this week. I actually got a lot of good games, so very excited. The first two are very much fillers, though. Unfortunately, this is Activision Boxing for the Atari 2600. If I find these games for super cheap, I'm going to grab them no matter what they are. I am looking forward to playing the 2600. I just have to get one, and then I've got a backlog already of games that I want to play, so that's one of them. This one, again, is a filler, but I found it at the same store, had to grab it. Wii Party Game, or Game Party 2. It looks very interesting. I honestly told my friend not too long ago, the Wii is my least favorite game to collect for, but games like this can actually be fun, and I know they'd be very entertaining for my kids to play. So now I did pick up 3 games last week, but couldn't show you them because they were coming in the mail. One of them is Rise of the Nightmare, a Xbox 360 Connect game. This is a horror game that looks very, very interesting. The back looks, enjoyable as all get out. I've never actually played anything like this with the Kinect. I've never used the Kinect too much. I can't say I never used it, but I haven't played it too much. And this just looked like a fun one. It was cheap. It was easy to get a hold of. And it's horror. These are going to go up in price as everything else horror does. So picked up Rise of the Nightmare. Um, then on Wednesday, I ended up having to go on some errands for my wife. Decided to take some stuff in to get trade-in credit. I did that twice this week. The first time I picked up Goosebumps the game for the Nintendo Switch. I love everything Goosebumps, and like I said, I love horror games. So this one just seemed right up the alley. I could not expecting anything too scary, but still, it's one I've been wanting. I know Xbox or Walmart has been having it on sale for $20, but I just couldn't pull the trigger for that much. Luckily, I waited. I got this for about half that price, and it's still just glad to have it in my collection. So this one is one I've never heard of. I bought it surely for the artwork, but I think I'm going to be glad I did. It is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This does look like a very interesting game. Looks like a 2D wall scroller. I like those type of games. It looks like fun. The story sounds really good. And I watched some of the gameplay, and it looks really, really enjoyable. So can't wait to dig into that. I got 2 more Xbox One games. These also were 2 that I bought last week and had to wait for the mail. Biomutant. And this was actually on sale for like $7 and some odd change, along with Naruto Storm Road to Boruto. Hopefully I'm not saying that wrong, but it just, it looked interesting. I've never actually played a Naruto game. I do know that it's an anime. I've never watched it. It looks very interesting, and I know these do tend to have pretty good value. This one does not, but it's an Xbox One game I don't have. Happy to get it. Happy to add it to my collection. So, I went today and ended up trading some more stuff in. I've been thinning out my movie collection. Been getting rid of a couple hundred of those. And ended up picking Link's Crossbow Training. And I'm looking forward to playing this game. I've always wanted to grab this. I've never seen it out, in the wild before. And this just popped up at the local video game store that I go to every week. And I'm so glad to get it. I know it's probably what you would call, hero, being Link. They sucked you in, and it's actually just a filler game, but really happy to get it. Been wanting to play that game for a while. Now, before we get into the next 2, which are my last 2, I kind of have to have a small confession. There are certain games that a lot of people would be considered must have, must play, must enjoy, and I've never played any of them. Pokemon is one of the series. Kirby is another one, and Contra is another one. I have played Zelda games, but only 3, and to be honest, I've only liked 1. So not a huge fan of the Zelda series. There are certain other games, such as God of War, Uncharted, stuff like that, I have never played. And I am trying to rectify a few of these. I do have a God of War game. I do have all the Uncharted ones. I do have all the Kingdom Hearts. And I added these next 2. The first one being Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I had this recommended to me. They had 2 copies. I decided to grab it. Actually got pretty good, decent money for my trade-in. This was about $40. Just looking forward to diving in the Kirby series for the first time. I've always known Kirby because he was big in the Smash Brothers, especially the 64 series. And I knew him from that, but I really never played a Kirby game. So this is my first one. It's the one I'm going to start with, and hopefully it is a good one. Again, I trust the guy who gave me the recommendation. I am looking forward to playing this. The next one is Contra. Super Contra, to be actually, or Super C. I have never played this series. I have heard the first one is absolutely just gold. Such a banger in every aspect of it. And to be honest, I've always wanted to play it, but I've never actually wanted to pay to play. With getting such a pretty decent return for what I brought in, I had to grab this, especially considering this was only 20 bucks. I didn't know they actually got that cheap for Contra games. I thought they were all, super high, super expensive. And that's not to be true. So I heard this one's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to playing it. Well, guys, that is my stack. I still have at least one more coming. I am currently bidding on another one, so I'll have at least some next week, hopefully. And we can start off with those two. I'll let you guys know those when they come in. And, as always, we're going to keep on doing this. Now, I do have to do two things. First of all, this stack of games actually brings our total up to 314 games. Pretty good haul for this week. Definitely getting up there, inching closer and closer to the 400 mark, which I'm hoping to have by the end of December. I'm pretty sure I can make it, but we'll see how this goes. The other thing is I was wrong. This is actually the 20th episode, not last week. Last week was the 19th episode, so I kind of screwed up on that. My bad. Hopefully you guys can forgive me. So, well, guys, that is it. That is what this episode or what this show is about. If you like it, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Go back to the previous episodes to see what I had gotten earlier this year. And guys, keep on thrifting, keep on hunting, keep on game playing, and keep on being yourselves. I hope you have a good week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.